ArtSmiley and the artists who are joining us today and the guests, and also all our customers who is going to watch us this video. First of all, good evening and Ramadan Kareem to everybody. So today the session will go into almost three parts. One is actually I'll be introducing about ArtSmiley, and then I will be introducing our guests today. Two beautiful and very professional ladies are joining today in their own field. And we also be talking later than each of the artists and their profiles and the artworks what we're going to showcase. So this is the kind of agenda what we set for today. Let's kickstart without wasting much of time, because I know people are fasting, and if any inconvenience, we apologize for the people, because to set everybody, we picked this is the time possible. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. Now we talk about ArtSmiley. Yeah, so who is ArtSmiley actually? I mean, a lot of you or may not be completely knowing, who is ArtSmiley, what they provide, and what is their services. That's the reason I always give a brief introduction to ArtSmiley, so that the new people who are joining and new people who are listening us, can get an idea what we do. Okay. ArtSmiley is a multi-sided online platform where we connect artists with potential buyers. This is a platform, as you can see, and where artists can register their profiles and upload their paintings, and it goes to our curator for review approval. Once approved, their works will be showcased in the public domain, and then we start marketing them to connect with the potential buyers. In a nutshell, this is an e-commerce kind platform. I always dream to be called as an Amazon for artworks. Okay, so that's briefly about us and what are the services and products we offer. Before we talk about that, our mission, I mean, this is a very important statement. Personally, ArtSmiley was born with this mission, aiming to make art more affordable and accessible to all communities. Because if you look at the normal world, we always see that art is lying up with some, rich people or collectors. Yes, they are all required, but it also reach out to, every one of us for different purposes. We all can use art. It can be, it can be your motivational purpose. It can be a decoration, and it can be, something else. Every one of them has its own, view, and it can be used in different purposes. So this is main, is to make art more accessible and affordable to all communities. And with that, we can also provide a viable career to artists. Today, a lot of the artists, they're either leaving this art as a profession, or they've been left and they're working part-time because it's not viable career to them. And that's the reason they always have alternative options, and then this become a part-time. So we want to change this scenario, and that's our mission. ArtSmiley was born with this mission. Okay. So the next, we will be talking about our products and services. I mean, obviously, all the products. We sell all kinds of contemporary arts and, sculptures. We also do some kind of crafts as well. So there is a wide variety of art pieces available with us. We represent almost 1,500 plus artists from over 50 countries. So what we provide services to both B2B and B2C. That includes the sale of original artworks, and we sell art prints, and we also provide art rentals, and we do a lot of private commissions for individuals and the corporate offices, something very customized artworks. And we also do art consulting services, so that is end-to-end consulting services. We provide to various people, that somebody want to choose, colors for an building which is going on, example, and they want us to sell a match with their theme and customize the painting. We can provide, and we select the themes, and we make the paintings and take the approval and then install it on their wall. This is art consulting. We provide end-to-end services. Okay, so that's all about ArtSmiley, and we've been operating in this space since last 3.5 years. This is almost 4th year we are running. And you all know that Aruna Alam, she is the co-founder of this business along with me and myself, Lourd Alam. So we both manages this business along with, we have a curator and art consultant, Mr Vikash. Also, I will introduce him in a minute. Okay, this is in a nutshell about ArtSmiley and what we do. So without wasting much time, let's introduce today's our guest of honor, Miss Isha Farah Qureshi. And I mean, she's an amazing woman. And when I read her biography and stuff, I really inspired because she's a multi-talented woman. And most important, she's a tech savvy, and she has a lot of expertise in artificial intelligence and machine learning and robotics. And she worked with various different organizations, and she's currently working with another organization, prestigious organization here in UAE as well. And she's also, as I said, a multi-gifted splendor. It means a multi-talented artist with different skills. As you can see, she's an international speaker and is an international model, actress, social activist, professional dancer, and an artist as well. I mean, I don't know how she manages all this, but she can explain you that. It's brilliant having that many skills and how she managing her time, with all this. Again, she's always busy in participating with peasants and are volunteering for the betterment of the society as well. Isha prides herself in being a mankind volunteer, supporting out those who wanted the maximum. She's an active volunteer for numerous social and global initiatives. Along with this, she got so many awards and the pageants, like example here, we showcased few of them. She's a Mrs. Universe in 2019 for Solidarity and Mrs. International in 2018, Mrs. Universe Middle East in 2019. So I would like to call on this to Miss Isha to speak about few motivational words to our community and talk about today's theme as Ramadan. We're exhibiting the artworks of Ramadan. Miss Isha, if you are there, please take the stage and talk few words.
Thank you very much, Lorda. That was a very fantastic introduction about me. I'm overwhelmed. Thank you so much. I realized that, oh my God, did I do this? So thank you so much for that. I'm so happy, very glad to see you all the participants. And I can see there are some familiar faces. I don't know whether they get confused because they may be seeing me with the turban because, it's a spiritual month of Ramadan. And we all are here, to establish that close connection, the intense fasting. That's what Ramadan is all about. And you came up with such an amazing theme of, celebrating art on Ramadan, specifically taking the essence of this holy month, right? So a great applause to ArtSmiley, and very first of all, let me thank Aruna and Lourdes, who are the co-founders, as well as the curator Vikas, and all the participants for inviting me over here. Always, I love artists. There's no words to say, be it any kind of art for that matter. I feel that this is a special gift that we get from the God, right? So utilize that maximum, however possible, whatever possible way. Nothing should stop you. You should keep, exploring yourself, doing research yourself, implement it wherever possible, and especially for women, painting and drawing. All this is something we can always do. You don't really have to, get into a difficult situation of leaving your profession, right? I'll come to that. So before that, let me speak something about ArtSmiley. I was very, very excited to understand, the innovative thought process that you have to bring the artists across the globe, crossing the boundaries. It doesn't matter which time zone that you live in, but then you brought everyone together on a virtual platform. So that is amazing because this is an online community for art. And I really like the way that you were explaining. It's an Amazon for artwork. Wow, that's fantastic. So this is a virtual platform wherein you communicate each other, you bring your artwork, you can have marketing yourself, sell, explore, showcase, right? That's what my right understanding, if I'm understood it rightly. So that is a very, very great process. But to bring such an innovative idea, we waited all this year until 2020 and for the pandemic to come in, right? So we did not realize the importance of technology. We did not realize the importance of virtual platforms like this to connect each other. I think 2020 and the pandemic taught us a lot of lessons, a lot of innovative ideas got across. You know that during this pandemic, every industry suffered their own part. And art and entertainment industry is one such industry really, really struggled a lot to come up because most of the art and entertainment is all about physical activities, physical presence, gathering. So all this really, really suffered. But that's where the innovative ideas like that of online community plays the important role. This is not a survival of the fittest. We say it as survival of the quickest. So how fastly you understand the requirement, how fastly you adapt to the changes, how fastly you move along with the change of the industries, the thought process, the people, the outlook, the requirement. So it's how fast you adopt to that change bring the success. So if you look at every industry, whoever have taken a step ahead for the change to happen, only they really perform well. And technology is one area which really, really performed well during this time. And whoever adopted to this technology industry really performed well as well. Do you agree with me or not? You did, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. There's no doubt. If you ignore technology, then people will ignore you
Technology
forever.
is my first love.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, this, as I said, having said that, the current challenges have thrown us.
Yes.
It's inventing ourselves anew. That's what it makes. Every time we see it in a positive spirit, any challenge it comes on our way, we have to invent ourselves and come move on.
Yes.
Otherwise, yeah, absolutely. So businesses or the humans, everybody, we cannot move forward.
Yes, yes. And Amazon is one such company who have really taken to different levels. Zoom is another company which taken to different level. So imagine that when you call it as Amazon of artwork, so I'm so sure you are going to take art into a different level altogether, right? So I'm an artist in terms of dance and other entertainment industry, but not expert painting or an artist like you all who I really respect a lot. But yes, I do a little bit of work, but then my experience with the art is, it's very minimal. Not an expert to speak authenticated and authorized way, to review that how your art looks like. For me, all the art is beautiful, and I love artists. And if you heard about Art for You Gallery, I've been associating with them, and that's where I have seen some of the familiar faces over here through them. So that's where I was too much into artist, the art industry, the canvas, the paint, the brush. Otherwise, I would have been missing a big thing in my life. So thank you very much for inviting me. As an art lover, I always love to associate with Art Smiley to be there along with their growth, especially such an innovative idea of bringing the world together under one umbrella of art. So yeah, I think I'm talking too much. I know many of them would be waiting to talk as well as there are fasting people. They would be waiting for the time to break the fast as well. So a little bit I want to conclude. Before I conclude, I want to speak to all the participants over here. I know that 21 artists we have today from 7 different countries, and the most exciting part for me is that most of them are women. So that is amazing. So let's give applause to ourselves that we took a step forward, to be with our profession and to bring our talent and our the essence, the X factor in us. You are keeping it close to your heart. So that is amazing because always a lady, a woman always going through a struggle period, a dilemma between her professional cycle and family cycle, right? So I'm sure that many of them who are sitting over here will be able to relate to me because you cannot go into a failure at any point in time. You need to be the best mother, you need to be the best wife, you need to be the best professional, you need to be the best daughter, the best sister. Everywhere the expectation for a woman is to be best, 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 best. And we are struggling a lot to do our best to keep that best. And we end up sacrificing our career, sacrificing our dreams. We end up sacrificing a lot of our talent as well. So I keep saying this, everywhere in all my speech. I include wherever I have, women as a crowd. Like when we were in school and college, you are into professional courses, you are into lot of activities, you are the Kala Tilakam, you are a crown winner of art and entertainment, you are a rank holder, you are a sports champion. But do you really see the entire crowd? Say in a class we have 60 to 70% of the head count being a girl child. We don't really see the 60 to 70% of the girl child once they pass out into a professional platform, right? So there is a lot of betterment over the time by 2021, and for the past decade there's a lot of improvement. Girls are coming ahead, women coming ahead, but there's a lot of space for improvement as well. We sometimes tend to sacrifice, but art is one such area where women can really become a star. Be it any part of the world, be it any corner that you get. If you have a canvas and if you have a brush, you can make miracles, right? So that's an amazing thing, the amazing truth of being an artist. So never ever allow your fire to go down. Keep keep the fire always up, keep the spirit always up, and come up with more and more powerful work and entertain and inspire the people. And we as a woman want sisterhood, and you have to inspire yourself so that you can inspire others, right? So having said that, I'm concluding it. And once again, thank you very much, Art Smiley, for inviting me over here. Love you all, and I'm eagerly waiting to see your paintings.
Thank you so much, Isha, for accepting our invite and coming here. And it's really nice to see you here, and we are very, very glad. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, Isha. And the words that keep the fire, going. That's important. Keep motivating all of you, and keep continuing fighting for what you want to be. And you are all very clear, with art and everything what you're doing. As always, and there's multi-skill. One thing as I mentioned earlier, Aisha has many skills, and she's accelerating.
And that's not easy. If anyone
not
says,
easy,
how
exactly.
are you doing it? You were telling me how you do it. It's not easy, of course, because when you focus somewhere, you may tend to lose focus on some other place as well. But try to hold from all the ankle and try to balance it. That's more important. I actually divide my life into a quadrant wherein there's a space for a dedicated space for a family, and there's a space, one side is for profession, another side is for passion, other one is for the social life. So that's how my life is divided into. And then keep yourself focused. Give 100% in everything you do. You don't have to focus 100 things, but whatever that you do, if you're able to give 100% over there, you will get 100% result. Give 100% here, you get 100% result. That's it.
True.
Absolutely true. Yeah. Right. Thank you, Isha. And it's great words. Keep, as I said, as everybody, we have to work hard. Nothing comes easy in life, but focus is important. Let's move to our next guest, Dr. Amani Al-Hazri. Let me introduce. This is our second guest of the day today, Miss Amani Al-Hazri. She is a member of the Bahrain Art Society, and she's an artist herself, and she's a consultant clinical geneticist. So Miss Amani Al-Hazri is a member of Bahrain Art Society, winning local and international prizes, exhibiting in galleries and taking part in philanthropic activities, had only partially fulfilled her ambition into becoming a well-recognized Arab artist with a mission in mind. She is actively involved in art activities and conducted many art workshops locally and internationally. She is currently working as a consultant clinical geneticist. Being passionate of science and art made her very meticulous about producing high-quality, unique paintings that are enjoyed and appreciated by many fans and art collectors worldwide. It's a really great honor, Ms. Amani, to inviting you to on this day today here with the Ramadan Kareem exhibition. As we already worked with you, we know your works, and so talented artists. Along with us, keeping the profession on the other side. Working as a consultant, it's again a full-time role, and with managing all this, again, as a big salute to all the women who perform multitasking. But I'm not, saying that man is under less, but women always a pleasure, in this managing family, kids, and profession and the hobbies. This is a great thing. And now, without taking much of time, I invite Ms. Amani to speak few words and talk about today's exhibition and share her views.
Thank you, Mr. Alam. Thank you, Aruna, for the nice invitation. It's my pleasure to be with you. Such a wonderful gathering with all these artists and whoever is interested in art in general. I would like also to thank Aisha for her speech, very, very inspiring speech, which I don't have much to add since she has tackled many aspects of our routine life as multitask human beings. Well, to start with, Ramadan Kareem to all of you. It's been a pleasure to work with ArtSmiley. ArtSmiley, I find it as a pioneer platform in the Middle East. As you know, there are many international platforms which has the different features, but what have attracted me to ArtSmiley is that it is taking care of Middle Eastern and Asian artists, which is very, very unique. And I found it very pleasant experience to work with the team in ArtSmiley, especially Mrs. Aruna, which has been of a great support to everyone. So it is just like working in a team, working with your family members, in addition to the well-structured website, which provides beautiful opportunities to artists and art collectors as well. It is quite amazing how in such a short time, this wonderful platform has reached to that level. So I'm quite optimistic that this is just the beginning and it will continue to prosper and have more success. So, well, talking a little bit about myself and the challenges I have been through as an artist. Well, I started painting since an early age, since I was a kid. And since I had this interest in art and painting, plus being interested in science, had made me go through a very challenging time, especially when I was a teenager, when I had to decide on what to choose for my career. So it might be surprising, but I was very hesitant to choose which career to go with, art or to go with medicine. But the beauty in art is that you can always be an artist, no matter what other duties you are having. I cannot be a doctor unless I complete my certificate and get licensed. But if I want to be an artist, there is always the chance to go. You don't have to have this licensing. And I know that, and you all know that there are many highly remarkable international artists that has no formal training in art. However, they have managed to reach very, very high standards because there is always opportunity of self-learning. And here I can encourage everyone to pursue a career in art, no matter what your background is, no matter what your other duties are, whether you are a housewife, a teacher, or engineer. This is the beauty of art. It is not limited to certain group who have just the academic qualification. You can always learn on your own. The resources are available everywhere. You can learn from the senior artist, having personal tutor. There are many ways of doing it. And the essential part of being successful in art is to have the taste first, the taste, and the skills will come on the way. Of course, the talent is important, but you can always work on it and improve it. And then throughout my career, I have noticed that there have been many individuals that they thought they don't have the skill to paint, and they started with nothing. It's just they had the taste and they had the will to learn. And throughout, say, for example, 5 years, they have reached to almost a professional level. So do not hesitate to pursue a career in art, whether to reach a professional level or just to have it as a hobby, as a stress reliever. It is always something good to have it. Many people will ask me, do you have time to paint? I'm a full-time doctor, and I'm a mother, and there are many other duties. As everybody knows, a female would have, even if she's a single, she would have tremendous amount of duties to accomplish. So how do I find the time to paint? Well, I always give the example of those who finish their work and go to the gym for an hour or two. The same thing, you can find time to practice this wonderful hobby if you allocate even like half an hour, if you are very busy. So yes, you can find time even with the busiest careers like myself, or like I believe many artists, they are not fully dedicated artists. They have their other duties as well. So yes, there is always time to paint and enjoy the beauty of art, and share your experience with your colleagues of the international artists. So this is a great opportunity through the platform of ArtSmiley to get to know many artists and to get to know the team very closely. My experience so far with ArtSmiley has been wonderful. I've made some commissioned art, and it was a very successful experience. And I would love definitely to continue with ArtSmiley. So once again, thank you very much for your kind invitation. It's been a pleasure. Although I'm currently on duty and I'm running a clinic, but I wouldn't refuse such sweet invitation from your side. And hopefully in the future, we'll continue our collaboration.
Thank you, Dr. Amani. It's really a pleasure with the short notice you being with us today. And one thing I had to take from you is actually, again, passion is very important, whatever the profession, and art is also need to be gifted, because not everybody can become an artist, even though they try. But yeah, something, there is an inner heart. You say that the skills comes, it's gifted. So I would, appreciate your kind words to all our artists, and it's really great honor to be, here with you, sharing the screen and talking, sharing your words and experience. Dr. Amani, thank you. Appreciated.
Thank you. Lovely to see you here. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So let's now go to introduce our curator and art consultant, Mr. Vikash. So Vikash been with us since last 4 years. The journey started, the idea was initially discussed with him, and then we established the business. Since then, he's been, with us and supporting whatever the way we are doing, and a lot of help being provided to us. Vikash is also, he has a master's degree in arts and aesthetics with over 12 years of experience working with national and international art galleries and museums, schools in curating the art exhibitions. And he worked also in the past, worked as a faculty for Academy of Brera in Milan, and also for Delhi University. And he also worked as a curator for National Gallery of Modern Art, Delhi, India Art Fair, etc. He's currently working for one of the prestigious organization, which is called FICCI, Federation of Industrial, correctly names to say that it's a Indian Chamber of Commerce like this, but it's do all the industries comes under that umbrella. He's heading the arts division and supporting this community a lot around the world. I would like Mr. Vikash to say a few words Please, hi Vikash.
Yeah.
Pleasure to be having here.
Yes. Hello, everybody. So thank you to Ms. Isa Farah Qureshi and Ms. Amani Al-Hazri for their kind and inspiring words today. So we have heard about their passion for this creative domain. So that's what like we all are here together. So this is the passion which binds us together, the entire creative community across the border. So I would like to thank all of you for having me here to share the joy of viewing this wonderful exhibition, conceptualizing during this auspicious month of Ramadan Kareem. So as you all are aware, we have like 21 artists from various countries, including India, Pakistan, UAE, Russia, and Turkey, Kazakhstan, and all these places. They all have come together to formalize this exhibition. And I'm truly privileged to see these diverse works of many artists across the globe. So in due course, you will see the exhibition and witness the diversity in their art practices. So you will see a finest quality calligraphy in some artists' work. You will see a wonderful nail and string artwork. So I fortunately have seen in previous exhibition, I interacted with those artists in the previous exhibitions. You will see wonderful of abstraction, and some of the artists are truly inspired by their nostalgic memory of their livelihood, children time, and memories they have collected through the nature and surroundings. You will see some powerful figuration also in this exhibition, like artist who does a very powerful horse walks. I can see a walk behind loads, like I think it's from that same artist.
Yes,
So,
you're right.
yeah, it's a wonderful. Like I
What
was like,
he like
okay,
that.
okay. So you are the proud. You have this proud position of this wonderful artist. Very nice. And you will see some realistic arts also in this, like some of the artists who actually understand that this is the initial practice days when they started the realism, but to continue with this realism and putting in this context is really important. So it actually takes back to the entire your like study and the educational domain era when you started your journey. Arts and culture, just talking about briefly about this like whole space, how we are just going through this current like tough time, if you say, or maybe unprecedented time. So it is the entire art and culture, our creative industry. It's a humanizing force that have the great potential to foster the entire community. It works on the collaboration, empathy, and it creates amity among the citizens. So it not only the creative people, the entire society actually binds together this culture. So even in this tough time, you must have seen it has played a vital role in supporting the society. So even through the visual medium or performance or writings or somebody is playing something, and all the like social media channels that they have been using it as a resource to actually like create and there's some kind of empathy among the citizens. So there are like some practicing doctors are here in this like exhibition. So they must have seen the impact on the people. And I understand that in this tough time, every sector has got hit. Like you name the sector, they have got hit by this recession or all these problems are there. But our industry, the creative industry, it is hugely hit. So as we can see, the nature of our business is mostly the live events we usually do, whether it's exhibition or performance or any kind of studio things. So whatever we do is like basically we want to interact with the art. We have been actually like stressed out, or we have been got a fatigue of doing all sorts of like virtual viewing or private room viewing, all those things through the screens. So we actually want to feel the artwork, the texture and the composition and everything in like in close relations with the art. So but so these things like, but still like we have this power, we have this like this art as a power, as a tool to just like bridge those gaps in the current time which has been like created. So during this tough time, I stand by the power of art and culture. Art actually joins the culture and speaks a universal language. So it has the potential to bring back the recovery. It helps us to heal. It provides livelihoods. So it has a several impact across the like different domains. And I must congratulate Lord and Aruna for creating such platforms which keeps alive this discourse, so which is much needed in the current time. So whoever is like basically creating such an exposition or bringing together artists, getting opportunity, we must salute those people. So who provide the opportunity for us creative people to keep their souls alive by sharing their creativity. And I would like to reiterate that the need of the hour is to support every artist and artisan. So people who are listening to this conversation, whether from any walks of life, they're art aficionados or collectors or any kind of gallery or artist, we must support the creative people, whether arts or artists or artisans across our like community and society, who actually have filled our life with so much of color, beauty, joy, passion, and innovation. And thank you and congratulations to all the participating artists for today's exhibition. Yeah, thank you very much. And over to you, Lord.
Thank you, Vikash. It's always pleasure to having you here. And as I said, we are with the vision to encourage a lot of, upcoming talent along with the experience so that they can have opportunity to learn and grow themselves. This is where we just want to be a pillar for them, a stepping stone to accelerate their lives in the profession. So again, we are working and we will continue to do whatever we could from our side. Thank you, Vikash, and it's a great pleasure to having you here. So now let's go into our main session of the day today. We have, as everybody mentioned a few times, we have 21 artists. They are participating in this Ramadan Kareem exhibition, and they're all originated from around 7 countries. So our first artist of the day, today we are introducing Ms. Riya Sharma. Riya Sharma is a Dubai-based award-winning artist. She was born in India in 1975. Being a civil engineer, she has fulfilled a successful professional career in construction for over 16 years. In 2009, she accidentally found herself in the middle of paints and brushes. She started practicing art in Dubai in the year 2009 with the desire to bring out goodness to society through art. She involves herself into projects that focuses on social issues such as breast cancer awareness, women empowerment, refugee crisis, global autism awareness, and collaborating with local special needs institutes such as Census. So without, she has been achieved a lot of things in her career, again, being a civil engineer to art, and look at the art of the work. I've been looking at her works since last 3 exhibitions. They're really amazing, and she has mixed Sufism and Cubism. It has a unique style, and she's an applauded, a lot more applaud she has, and she's an award-winning artist. So let's welcome Ms. Riya Sharma.
Actually, she's not here.
She's not there yet? Okay.
No, I'm here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I've listened to Asha ji. I listened to our chief guest Vikas. So yeah, thank you so much.
Pleasure having you, Riya, here. Please, showcase your works and talk about a few words about yourself.
I did not like a presentation or something, but maybe this is the one I'm working. I'm as described, I'm a civil engineer, so my work is basically derivative of same thing. I play with shapes, forms, and in a way possibly built a subject in a blockwise construction. As I said, I did not keep presentation ready, but a pleasure to meet, and I'm very thankful to ArtSmiley Naruna to be so kind and making me also part of the family.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, thank you. And your works are already there in the presentation. We can show you and you can talk about them, no problem.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great pleasure, Riya. I know it's too early for you. I understood you're in US, so it's,
Yeah.
Thanks for joining so early. So this is 2 of Riya's works. Probably, Riya, you can explain.
Yeah, as I was saying, my work is most of what my background is, which is engineering, and I play with cubes and forms. Generally, I keep my subject monochromatic, and I use one color to bring out its importance. And my subjects are more in motion and momentum. So Sufism may be just one form of subject, but actually I apply it to many other things. Sufism doesn't, as we know, it is not a religion. It is a faith, it's a connection to ourselves, it's a way of connecting to divine and our supreme Lord. So it is less of religion. Likewise, I have other subjects like ballerina. Now one will think, what is the connection with ballerina and Sufism? But I would say as an artist, this is what we all want to do, isn't it? Find ourselves, find our true self, and connect something which is more important to us as a human, and we try some connection to God. So yes, a ballerina is an artist, and when she dances, she is just another Sufi. So as horse, what I'm trying to say, I find peace. I find I reach my main purpose, possibly not through quiet, calm meditation, but motion, rhythm. I hope I didn't speak a lot and bored you. Yeah, this is another form of the same thing, possibly more abstract and possibly more in momentum. I thank you very much for this, giving me this opportunity.
Thank you, Ria. I mean, as somewhere I read actually, Cubism plus Sufism is Kufism.
Sufism,
Somebody
yeah.
written Cufism or something. It's beautifully well written, and they're recent, as I said, I've been seeing these works in last 3 exhibitions, and a lot of applause and some good creativity, uniqueness is something I love enjoying your work. So thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you so much.
So we're introducing our next artist, Miss Caspian Naima. She's influenced by her Saudi and Pakistani roots, a versatile artist and Arabic calligraphist. Caspian has a passionate interest in the art of Islamic world, art of the Islamic world. Caspian's work is a culmination of abstract modernistic painting techniques and ancient arts of Islamic illumination, arabesque pattern, calligraphy, and sacred geometry. She believes that the art of Arabic calligraphy is a lifelong learning. It is a journey where you don't just learn how to write letters, but you study some different aspects of human experience, such as humility, patience, self-discipline, and adab, manners. She adds that every single calligrapher become a teacher, because what you get, you give. When you have the experience, you have to pass it on. I don't disagree anything at all what she said. Actually, it's more than Arabic letters. It's about what she mentioned about humility, patience, self-discipline. These are some of the human experiences you go through with the calligraphy. Ms. Ashman, the stage is yours to say a few words about yourself and showcase your artwork.
Yeah, hello everyone. Assalamu alaikum. Hope I'm audible, huh?
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
So, here's my painting. I'm going to exhibit with ArtSmiley, and 4 of my artworks are there. So this is basically my painting. I love to do, this is hand painted, and this is the first chapter of Quran, Ar-Rahman and Ar-Rahim, and I written this. If you are seeing this, this is calligraphy in Divani script. So there are lots of scripts. Even I didn't learn. That's why I'm self-taught artist, and this is Divani style. I practice, and it's the first chapter of Quran. I wrote with acrylic, and there I use gold leaves. But recently, as I started some digital artworks also, they are also present in this exhibition. So I want to show, and these are actually ready for deliver. I wrapped them. So this is my digital artwork. I want to show everyone. I wrote them on my iPad, and these are very high resolution artworks, basically 300 to 600 dpi I use, and very fine quality of canvas. Everything I deliver worldwide even, and customized size and colors I offer to my clients. So it's in brown color, but it can be customized in every color you want. If client wants in brown, pink, every color, as it is digital. So as I said, my artworks are calligraphy and mostly toward Islamic art. So that's why I use this artwork. Is also the name of Allah. I don't know yet. Focus. Okay, it's also digital, and this is a panel artwork. It is also like customized one. You can customize in a different color, different size, and but I usually for this exhibition I print them out for little small, because I think the wall where I'm going to exhibit is quite limited area. So that's why these are quite small in size. And there is one more painting I will show you. This is also hand painted. And here I also use hand
Yeah, we can
painted.
see that. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, there is a texture there. And it's Ismail, Husna, and the names of Prophet I wrote there with acrylic. So today is I'm fasting and my energy is all lost. So.
I mean, we apologize putting you here at this time of the day, yeah, but it's unfortunately we haven't picked the right timing probably, but we couldn't have other timings as well. So yeah, we're sorry, but it's wonderful to see your works, and with the calligraphy and using those right colors, that's really attracting the way it is. It's beautiful work, Miss Ashman. And I love the last work you showcased. We used it in our advertising here. It's beautiful the way you've done the prophet names.
Actually,
Thank you so much.
yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, these are Miss Asmin's works. It's Al-Rahman Al-Rahim. It's the word. It's the name of this, and it's done on acrylic and gold leaves on canvas. As you can see the work. Yeah, this is Divine. It's a similar, lesser size, 40 by 48, as she showcased. It's a digital art. Yeah, this is another set of works, 40 by 40 centimeters digital art. Al-Hayyul Qayyum, that's name. And yeah, this is the prophet names she written as she explains, 33 by 33 centimeters acrylic on canvas. So some nice works, Ms. Asmin. Thank you.
Thank you.
So we're introducing now our next artist, Dr. Hafsa Banu Abid. Dr. Hafsa is a dentist by profession and a passionate artist by soul. A resident of Oman for more than 30 years. She considers Oman as an artist's abode, the beauty of which is always inspiring and intriguing. The Dr. Hafsa's main genre is nail and string art. For the past few years, with which she incorporates other mediums too. The nail and string artwork gives a three-dimensional effect visually and is quite intricate and unique form of art. She loves challenging herself through art and is working towards taking a rigid material such as nail and strings to a different level in the art world. Dr. Hafsa, welcome you again. I think we've been part, you've been part of our exhibition before, and wonderful again to see you here. And I know your works, it's difficult, and it's differentiate with the rest of the artists also what you are doing, and amazing stuff. So please have few words and showcase your work, Dr. Hafsa. We're not
Dr. Hafsa, you are not audible.
Yeah, now it's better. Now yeah, I think you switched on. No, still same problem, Dr. Hafsa.
We can't hear you, sorry. Can you join again from another device? Okay. Oh no, sorry, we can't hear you actually.
No, it will happen. Don't worry. Again, restart and we show you. We come back to you again. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, so we'll come back to Dr. Hafsa again in a minute. So go back to our next artist. Yeah, these are how it works. We will come back on this. Yeah, so we're introducing Miss Nilofer Patel. Nilofer is an emerging Indian artist based in Dubai. She has been practicing art since many years, and she's very passionate about her creative process. In her work, she deeply examines the form. Lately, she has been exploring ways to create a unique form of abstract art through blend of colors on her canvas. She practices acrylic and mixed media techniques and also has a unique way of using colors in her artworks. Her works has been largely appreciated worldwide. She has also been praised for her unique Arabic calligraphy works. Ms. Nilofer, please present yourself. I think your first time working with ArtSmiley, welcome on board, and it's a pleasure to having you here today.
I think she's not here.
She's not here.
Okay. You are there. Can you unmute yourself? I couldn't find her name. I think she's not there. Okay, just.
Am I audible now?
Yes, Dr. Hafsa. Yes. Okay. I'll these two works. We'll show them, and I'll come back to you. 1 second. Yeah.
Yeah, so this is the work of Ms. Nilofer. It's a calligraphy works, and this title, the letters, 90 by 92 centimeters, acrylic on canvas. Sorry, I will not able to explain because I'm not a calligraphy artist. So this is another work of her optimism. It's 114 by 118 centimeters, acrylic on canvas. It's interesting stuff.
Okay, now I will get back to Dr. Hafsa again. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
I am audible now. Is it okay?
Yeah, yes, we are. You are audible, Dr. Hafsa.
Yes. So, Assalamu alaikum and my heartfelt greetings to one and all. I wish blessed Ramadan Kareem. Thank you, founders of ArtSmiley, for the great introduction, the guest of honor, Miss Isha and Miss Amani. I'm so glad to be a part of this exhibition, especially for the blessed month of Ramadan. So as already mentioned, I'm a dentist by profession and a very passionate artist by soul who believes in challenges and pushes boundaries in the art world. So my main genre is nail and string art. And as we all know, Ramadan is one of Allah's most gracious gifts to us, and it teaches us peace, harmony, and intensifies our pursuit towards good deeds. So I'm exhibiting 6 of my artworks, which revolves around the words and phrases in praise of Allah and from the Holy Quran. So I cannot show it over here because I've already shipped it to Dubai. So I'm residing in Oman. So maybe if you present it, I can speak about that.
Yeah, sure, I'll present them now. Yeah.
There are 6 of my artworks, so I have tried to work in a series. So with the same texture, the same technique, but different colors. The first one, which you're seeing which is textured in a pink background, is pronounced as Wama bikum min ni'matin famin Allah. So it means whatever you have of favor or deed is from Allah, and we should always be thankful to Him. The next one, please.
Yeah, it came. Dr. Hafsa, it is there. Subhanallah.
Yeah, Subhanallah. This is a texture in a blue background, and I have done all my work on wood, and it's acrylic with gold nylon strings. All of them are in the same process. So Subhanallah, as we all know, is meaning to glory to God, and we use it to praise to His creation and bounties. So my next artwork is MashaAllah, I think.
Yes, yeah, it's presented already. I think it's getting late for you. Okay.
I'm getting a bit late. So it's textured in a brown background. So this term, as we all know, is used to express contentment, joy, or thankfulness for an event or a person we mention. So MashaAllah is based on that. The fourth one is Kun Fayakun, which is it is based on a green background. This phrase is from the Holy Quran, which means to be and it is, and represents the command of Allah to create this universe and its existence. My fifth artwork is Allahu Akbar, and is placed on a black and gold background. So this is a very common phrase which we all hear, especially during the call of prayer and the prayer itself, which means God is the greatest. And my last artwork is pronounced as Alhamdulillah, which is placed on a white and a gray and a gold background, means all praise to be Allah and to God, or to thank God in every situation, good or bad, as every situation is created by God. So these are all my artworks. So you all will be able to see it tomorrow, inshallah. Even if I'm not there, I'm so looking forward to all your words, kind words and comments. I'm sure you'll enjoy it.
Thank you, Dr. Afsa. Really amazing. And the good part of it is, a lot of these words, we every day use it in the day-to-day conversation. And it's nicely put together, the colors. It's amazing. And it appeals to a lot of the buyers and especially our clients who see it. I'm hoping for I'm really excited to see these works. And so many nails, and it's so skilled. It's great work. I'm really eager to see these tomorrow.
Thank you, Dr. Hafsa.